Hi, everyone, and welcome to What is Holding Us Back? All right, we're going to go around the world. Aries to Pisces. Let's get it going. Aries. Time stampers. Thank you. Aries. Okay. So some of us are putting out fires when it comes to property, owning a property. I don't feel it's a literal fire, quite frankly. I feel it's just, you know, we have other options. We're looking at homes. We're, you know, what am I saying? Blowing shit up, right? But in a good way. These are good things that drive us to, this drives us to realize what our true heart desires, right? We have to have a certain dynamic of power and desire, but in the sense of sacred union with family, close-knit friends, right? Our circle of trust, yeah? So when we see this circle of trust, we only allow those people, places, and things that allow us the freedom to do and be who we are. So holding whatever held you back is the fact that you're not going to entertain this night any longer. I'm using the vice versa deck, hold on, for some clarity on that. Let's go to the night real quick, right? Let's see what's happening, right? So those who don't value who we are, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. He's not happy when he's reversed because he is not one that solidifies our trust. So trust could be an issue with these kind of little trying to put out the fires, right? This could also be entertaining the values of property going down in price, right? So it's like, oh, wow. So suddenly price values are dropping, which we know is inevitable, right? It's happening right now in most of the US. And some not so much, right? Like LA, no, not happening right now. But other parts of the country, of the United States, I can't speak for Europe, but I'm just saying that whatever goes up must come down. And this is a depiction of that in the sense that just allow these upsets to happen so that we can get closer to the core of what values that we want within ourselves and our surroundings. If it is an external, you know, earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone's, you know, not happy. Okay. Taurus. Taurus, what do we got? Wow, Taurus, you're like so defensive about what we pay out, whom we pay. So you're like, okay, so this is a holdup for sure, because if you are paying out more than you should be, someone's using you for money. Someone says, I have money, but they don't. Someone's very defensive if even the sitch comes up of, you know, money. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. We see things a lot differently when one is portrayed one way and another's portrayed another, right? Like we're with someone who says, yeah, I'm, you know, really financially abundant. I'm working on new projects, etc. But in the same breath, they're like, well, why are you asking me about all my finances? Someone could be asking you about finances, about your home value, about, you know, how much you're putting into your home. For others, it's like, okay, I don't want people in my home. Don't come knocking. It is about the way, and you are the second house, right? So it is about value. So it's who you value, how you value, what you give to others in value, not just in a sense of, you know, the tangible, right? But why is this here? Let's pick a card on that. Why is it that you're defensive or someone else is? Because they don't have it. They lost it. It could be loss of finances and they're not talking about it. They don't want to. They don't want to entertain the idea. And maybe this is, like I said, what goes up must come down and vice versa. Okay, so be mindful of losses in finances. And that could be stalling your growth because you think that that is the end all be all sometimes. You know, we do. It's a motivation factor. Someone could have lost their job as well. Okay? And doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe someone lied about it. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Rising up. Right? What goes up must come down. And then what we have in the middle, right? What we're seeing here is someone who might have been very disappointed of love at one time, but rose up to the occasion and is now seeking a new attitude about it, a new desire of sacred love, more so than maybe, you know, love that is love that looks good, but we love in this card, it's making me feel that someone wanted love just for the look of it and not for the value of it. That's really important. Let's go and talk about this beautiful card. I mean, do you see this beautiful card? She's rising above. She's rising above. She's flying. She's flying high. Oh my gosh, it's you. You're flying high and you're not talking. It's not a bad thing. I think you're keeping this secret. Not secret, but you know what I mean? It's like on the DL. We're going to keep this to ourselves until a culmination of mind, body, soul, Trinity connects to emotional, spiritual. We need to have the tangible, meaning not just money, just what's tangible, the commitment, the solidification of a desire to be. We're solidifying this for sure. It's happening because there it is. It's the mind, body, and soul. And that is a beautiful thing. And that's when you're going to turn around and say, okay, I'm ready. I love these cards because I like to use them literally vice versa because they should be used that way. And that's how I roll. It is how I roll. Okay. It doesn't happen in every read. No. It happens when Spirit wants it to happen. Okay, Gemini, that was beautiful. Let's go with Cancers. These beautiful Cancerians are having so many blessings. Not that we don't all have blessings, but miracles abound, you know? Like I said, the theme, I'm serious. I'm not joking. The theme is what goes up must come down, and a level of energy that is been stagnant and down and out always raises itself to become. Okay, Cancers, look at this. Elevating your vibration, raising your vibration to look up instead of down, to look up instead of behind. What has left your life is we're done, right? We're good. And now we're like flying high, praying, having strength and courage to like rise above everything that it is, masculine, feminine, to gain a sense of freedom. Like I said, freedom from the chains that bind you from and to the past. I don't feel we should pull a card on this. I feel it's absolutely beautiful. A lot of you are also, what's holding you back is don't look at the past. You know, it's okay. I'll do that because I did do it for the others. Okay. I don't want you guys to get mad at me. Rising above. I mean, sometimes it's just you need an extra card to see the light. And here it is. You see the light now. And you see the light of a new day. And the miracle's happening. This solar eclipse is absolutely the closure and the new beginnings, right? New moon wishes, Cancers. You are the moon. New moon wishes are not for those that don't wish, right? Okay, Leo. Let's do one more shuffle. Get the energy nice and clean. Okay, Leo. I'm telling you. I know you guys want to talk. Hold on. It's like you guys are all over the place. Hold on, Leos. Seriously. Leos. Okay. So okay. Oh my gosh. So funny. Not funny, but it is kind of funny. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio cannot walk in the same footsteps as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius did. I'm sorry, but it is what I felt. The first thing I saw was this is not like we're on equal footing in any sense of the word. It is someone who, Leo, you have parted from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. However long you have parted from someone, and that person, you know, left you not high and dry, but just it wasn't on equal footing. And now we have someone who might have tried to or is trying to take that place. And I'm not saying Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are great. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying we're looking at someone's working really hard to fill someone's footsteps. I just read it as I see it and feel it. Look at this. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding? This is like doing double duty. Double work. Hard work. It takes hard work. Someone's really trying to fill the shoes of a past lover, ex, mother of children, whatever. I feel it, like really, I felt it immediately. So, what can I say? That's all I can say. I don't know how else to break that down. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Does that make us feel better? Well, let's hope it does. Okay. It's still a nice read. Okay, Virgo. 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 Okay, Virgo, what's going on? We're exhausted. We're tired. Hold on. You don't want to talk to anybody. I want to be left alone. Virgo, I want to be left alone. I'm exhausted. I can't talk. I am exhausted. I'm feeling overwhelmingly sad. A loss that really broke your heart. A loss that you don't want to talk about. Well, I don't blame you. A situation that has happened where you need to really protect your health. You're all about health, Virgo. So seriously, get more rest. maybe you're working too hard. And this loss of whatever, maybe 10 years or so, 9, 10 years of a loss, maybe, or, you know, a connect that now is no longer, is really breaking it down. So you're breaking it down. You know, you already know and knew this was going to happen. I don't think this came as any surprise to you if this is, you know, a breakup. Look at that. Dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who says, I've had enough, right? Someone says, okay, I've had enough. I'm done. Someone cut ties. Someone said, this has been going on for too long. And, you know, you're like, okay, so what's going to change? So we have the 4 here and the ace here. It's still an ace. He's still holding a sword. And we have 10. So let's not look at the 10 right now. Let's look at the 5. 5 of swords is like, okay, so we've been fighting. We've been duking it out. And it hasn't been good at all. Someone's like, I'm out. I'm looking ahead. And if I am looking back right now, I'm looking back at, and maybe this is what's happening with this hybrid solar new moon eclipse in Aries, is I got to take a look at myself, right? Like this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. So watch your health, but in the meantime, you already know that it was going to go down like this. You do, and you did. You just were hoping that maybe it wasn't going to happen yet, or maybe someone would be a third party longer than you wanted or they wanted. I don't know why I'm hearing steps and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Something like that. Someone was verbally abusive, and it's time to go. And it already happened. 10 of Swords. And you're not happy about it, or they are, because they came out as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? If that is your moon sign, then clearly that's you, right? Or rising. More moon than rising, though. Okay. Libra. 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 Well, victory. Okay, victory. After a long, like, what seemed like forever, you already, okay, I'm going to take another card on the 4 of Swords, but honestly, you have been, like, resisting a hurtful, painful past. You've been resisting trying to wrap your head around it. And now that you already know, which you do, I'm going to say you already know who in your life that maybe you have been missing. And I'm also feeling, I have to tell you this. I mean, it's really interesting. If you are with someone, Libra, you're looking at them. You might have known them from childhood and now to the present moment, you know, or vice versa. They're looking at you knowing you from childhood and knowing that some certain things had to heal from your childhood, right? Stuff that you are, it's a soulmate card, right? So a masculine has been waiting for you to heal, or they are you're waiting for them to heal their childhood self so that we can move forward, speak our truth, communicate what it is that we need in order to be victorious, and people are watching, which is great, because why? You guys become the epitome of the example, setting the stage, being the example that actually soulmates, once they learn their lessons, they're able to move on together. People just, once you do the work and once people heal, right? we're now able to look at things differently. We have more compassion. We have forgiven. Maybe not forgotten, but we certainly have forgiven. Yes? Okay. So what's wrong with that? Okay. Scorpio. And what holds us back is we already know these things. Seriously. Scorpio. Oh my God, look at that. 3 signs getting this card in the middle. That's epic. For we know that new beginnings are happening. It is the new moon, right? Eclipse moon in Aries. So we have this here, which literally is a beautiful new beginning. So the only thing that we're gonna pull a card here for this guy here. You may need more rest because what's coming up for you is gonna be amazing. So you need to get rest. You need to slow down a little and get rest because you're ready to impart on a new journey, maybe with another. This is an emotional connection that we're speaking of that will provide a lot of great wisdom, enlightenment, and new ideas of how when this wheel turns, right, it's going to impart a beautiful new beginning with a lot of give and take. It's very reciprocated. Our feelings are reciprocal. Our communication is right there together. And our vision of the future is on point. Okay? I love it. Coming out of this cave, you know, someone had to learn your value and you learn theirs. Great wisdom comes after the dark night of the soul. Okay. If some of you are not getting enough sleep, then sleep. I mean, you know it probably. You already know that sleep rejuvenates the cells. It gives not just the energy, it replenishes everything within us, right? Look at, see that? That's a confirmation. Okay. Sag. This is for Scorp. Okay, Sag. Don't, please, if the 4 of Swords comes out, I'm going to be like, what is going on? Seriously. Saggies, what's happening? Right? Are we looking at, literally, this came out, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who, like, when you reflect upon the lessons that you've learned over the course of time, let's say 6 months, whatever, you're like, okay, I don't know. Do I still trust in a new beginning? Do I trust this person for sure? Because these are swords. Sorry, I'm like wanting to sneeze, but hopefully, won't. But it's okay. So someone maybe in the past had some, yeah, it's coming. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Well, it's live. What can I say? Some of you are coming down with a cold. I'm not. I'm just saying some of you may be. Okay. Now, it's cloudy here. Not going to lie. The Midwest is one of many places that you don't know if you're wearing a sweatshirt or, a sundress. Okay, now let's get back to your read here. For some reason, we brought that diversion of what's really going on. Do we trust? Do we look back on a time where maybe this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius made us happy, and now I'm not feeling that way? I'm feeling confused. I'm feeling like I don't know if what you're saying is actually what is what I'm comprehending. Am I hearing you correctly? Something about the conversations not being given all the details. Something about that. If that computes with you, that's great. If not, here it is. This is a marriage where at one point everything was, you know, really good, and now it's turned turning into, for some I hear a chore. For others, I'm feeling like someone doesn't have those same feels that they did when they first married you and or got together with you. And now we come to a decision, Saggies. Not everyone's going to feel this way, but here it is. Did someone's heart turn to stone? Stone could make, is a name, could be a place, Stonehenge, things like that. A stone as a child. I mean, this could be many different elements that are encumbersome in this marriage, in this union. Sacred union turned I have to ask Spirit. Sacred union turned into a masquerade of, you fill in the blanks. That's what Spirit wants me to say. Please share your comments because they help others. And that's what we're here to do. And thank you for everyone who shares. That is so important. Okay? Okay. Capricorn. 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 Let's see what's happening. So Capricorn is all about the kids. And oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. You know, running around. You know, you're telling your kids, like, be patient. Or it's, if you don't have kids, Capricorn, it's your soulmate. Soulmate, you know, is like, let's do all this stuff. And you're like, wait, I'm tired. I need a break. I need a vacation. I need a rest. I need to rest. A lot of the readings here, which is really good, that restful sleep, getting out of our mindset is so imperative to our health and to the health of those around us. It's really important. And, you know, breaking free from all of what is dragging us down is important. See, there it is. Now we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So this came as, wow, you know, I've been through a lot. I've been dealing with a lot of people who tell a lot of stories. They, you know, they exaggerate a lot of the stories. They don't, you know, kids love to exaggerate. I mean, they imagine things that we couldn't even imagine, right? Unless you're still a kid at heart. So let's do that, shall we, Caps? Let's be kids at heart. Let's really get, if you don't have kids, or even if you do, go to the park, enjoy your children. Sorry about the backdrop here. So this is what's happening with here. There's a lot of aggravation, screaming. Sorry. I'm so sorry. A lot of screaming and patience. You know, as a parent, you have to be patient, right? Someone's not happy. Someone's screaming. I am going to say ADD, ADHD. We have to take care of our own, okay? And we have to be patient and not yell like kids do. I'm so sorry. I am sorry. I'm trying to talk over the yelling of a child. And that's what happens. Let's pray for those children who have dis-ease in their body, mind, in order to connect with their soul, give them strength and peace of resolve. Amen. I mean, that's not a joke. That whole thing that just went down, Capricorn, you know, it is about, and I'm going to tell you, it is totally about this new moon's eclipse in Aries. And the child that's in the backdrop right now is in Aries. So be mindful. Keep your distance, but give love. Show your resolve of your strength and courage, but don't react like a child. Something like that. It's all about that. And God bless all the children with ADD and ADHD, and all the children that honestly that have and are taking, you know, medication for these things, you know. It's not easy. Okay. Aquarius. 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 We are looking at the it's not fair, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, disappointment, grief, you know, what is fair and just in a situation that already took place, you know, maybe I'm going to say 5 months ago. You know, it's time to really assess what's really important here. You know, like, here's that full moon, right? This is a full moon, but we're talking about the last full moon that passed, or maybe the one prior, like I said, you know, 5 months or what have you, 5 weeks, whatever, and whomever has left your life is still imparting a hold up for your future, Aquarius. You're here, but is this you, or is this you? And is this you? Here we have Libra here, right? We have emotional instability, emotional upset, emotional sadness for what, you know, what's gone down. Things aren't fair. I need to get a card on the Justice card here. Someone who came in and out of your life very quickly, and you're still, what's holding you back is you got to try and take your time and get over it and get stronger, for sure, right? Allow the time to heal your soul. Allow the time to look within, Aquarius, look within your own self and another, whomever has hurt you, and all those people that things haven't been fair and just. Look at who and what that says about the reflection that's looking back at you, right? Who's involved, what's involved, and time will heal. I know people say that's not true, but time heals the heart to move on, because we don't have a choice. But what also, it does not heal the scar. If there was a scar, like, you know, let's just say a 5-year or more relationship, you know, I get that. Okay? Please leave comments. I mean, seriously. Okay. So, remember, a lot of activity out on the external side of psychological implications that have been hidden for a minute. And, you know, blow-ups are going to happen. There's no doubt about it. We're in Aries. This is what's going to be coming out from the ethers of our own selves, so that new stuff can come out into the forefront, right? We got to get rid of all that stuff, but we have to also have and embrace compassion and love for those in need. Pisces, what a beautiful depiction of working hard, a child working hard that you love, but really working hard and earning your keep. I mean, are you kidding me? So I love all your cards, but what the heck is this guy doing here? He's a mischief maker. He's a child that, you know, is not on the up and up. So let's see what this Page of Swords is saying to us, oh, money's drying up. So you might have a child who's like, who loves you dearly, and, you know, and you love dearly, but there's some part of this child, maybe they lost their job, maybe they're moving from one job to another, and maybe they don't work, you know, and it's like, well, wait a second, I can't keep. And I'm telling you, Pisces, I've been dealing with this not so much, you know, I will say in the April reading, it was about enabling. So you're still enabling. Even if it's maybe not as much as it was, it still is because of out of love. You do it out of love, right? But Pisces, you have to understand that comes with karmic repercussions when you get to the point where it's exhausting you. Truth be told. Okay? That is the truth. So, lessen the strings that attach you to needing. You got to cut the ties that bind when it comes to always paying for things, and those who, you know, those who are just, they're just not on the up and up. Okay? It happens. Okay? It happens. But the Ace of Swords came out to say, yeah, or you're going to be left with one pentacle, and you are the Queen of Pentacles. We could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well, but I'm telling you right now, you don't want to end up with one pentacle. Got it? Okay. I mean, come on, Pisces. I'm trying to help those who love so deeply, and they are so emphatically, you know, connected to their kids. I mean, it just happens. How could you not be? It's called tough love, and it's a hard place to really, that's a difficult place for a parent. Okay, so I am taking one card for the collective, which we have the 6th house, right, of Virgo. 6th house is about being in service to others, right? It's about our health. So let's stay healthy. Let's work hard on ourselves, do our work, what is good for us, fulfilling the things that we need in our lives in order to, you know, take a little time for yourself. You're always serving others. You're very compassionate. You're part of Mother Earth, right? We all are. But when we see that a little goes a long way, you know, like baby steps, let's do that. Let's serve others by just a compliment, a smile, a passionate shoulder for others to lend their, you know, their tears. It's all about right now what we do for others. And we can only serve others, and we can only serve others when we are strong within our own self, right? The ability to help others is within in order to be without. Meaning, do you first. The rest will unfold according to Mother Nature. All right, have a great week. I send you so much love and blessings, and please share your comments. I am so grateful, and very appreciative to all of you. Thanks. Take care.